Is that your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it's shocking. And with me in the commentary booth, James Shoveler.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
And Kev Kelleher.
How we doing all?
Commiserations to Kev, first of all.
No comment. No, he played well, so no complaints from me.
Right, what do you reckon for this match then, boys?
Personally, I think Mikey's probably the favourite for this one, but Leigh's a dogged player, so we will see.
I think it's going to be a tight match.
Obviously, he got to the was it the semi-final of the singles last year?
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah,
And it was. I think he made it to the final of the Champions League singles as well one
That's
year.
right,
I think it was last year as well.
Oh, fair play with him.
Well, yeah, because he beat me in the semi at the Pavilion. I remember it well. A bit like Barry Hawkins of snooker. Sort of had a good event. He's been hanging around for years. He's had a good event, and he's just gone on from there and kicked on. I think he plays for Pelham Arms.
Yeah, Mikey, no, he plays for the Painters B.
Painters B, yeah. Painters B. But he's having a good season so far.
Yeah, I think they're doing quite well as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're on the verge of getting promoted if they continue their form. Oh.
So that is the pocket that we've been talking about all day.
Yeah, the wonky pocket.
You've not got to tell me about it. I had a couple roll out there.
There's a goalkeeper in that pocket.
There's a great view of Leigh's unorthodox queuing. Yeah.
I've not really noticed. Is it?
He does stick his elbow out. I mean, I'm not one to speak because I do similar, but you'll probably see it from this.
Yeah, we'll have a look back at that. Can't really see it from there. Oh, I can see what you mean. The elbow just not quite.
I mean, to give him the benefit of the day, he was queuing over the red, so.
Oh, you see what you mean. This is what Martin Budge was talking about earlier, how he used to famously sometimes judge his opponent by their stance and make a decision as to whether he should be winning the match. You know, if it's someone you don't know.
It doesn't sound like Budge to me.
But he said that he no longer does that. Everyone has. It's not like snooker where the stance can massively affect your ability. It's a bit different with pool, isn't it? You see all sorts of stances and cue actions.
Snooker, you've got a really cue field of ball, so
yeah.
it is fairly important. He's taken these fairly well so far, just come a little bit out of position here. Not sure if he can drop this one up the rail. Leave the one into the same pocket for the black. I think he played for the ball to turn out and he didn't that time.
Yeah, one of those rare times. So I think I predicted earlier, lads, that the quarterfinals wouldn't start until about 7 o'clock. And I think we're on course.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you've got a late night, mate.
Well, I think we're looking at adjusting the distances for the matches. I mean, this is 5. It's supposed to go to 6 in the quarters, 7 and 8. I think it's probably going to need to stay to 5 and then go up to the final for 6, maybe.
He's overrun that a little bit. Might be tempted just to get this one off the bottom cushion and lead the snooker.
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't realise you was blind and all, Kev. You actually look quite sexy in them specs, Kev. Sorry, Andy Twicken's telling me.
DF there from Leigh.
It is. I take it's a non-touching ball.
Yeah, hard to see from here whether it is.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of gap.
It must have been touching then.
It's either that or it was a foul.
They're talking to one another.
Yeah, I think it was 2 shots.
Right, okay. So a foul back there from Mikey. So 2 shots to Leigh from here should be taking these.
Yeah, I think the red goes past the black, and I think the black does go into the same pocket. So it should
Bread and
be-
butter.
What's he done here?
He's gone in off.
Oh.
Well. So,
See that one
3 shots, 3 fouls. Can Mikey take them? Let's have a look at this one back. I missed the arc. I was looking to catch the arc of the white, but mistake there from Leigh.
It's a bit hard to tell from here whether the bottom yellow below the black actually goes into that corner bag.
That's what I was just thinking.
I think he could have missed a trick there if he'd done that in. He might have been able to just nudge the black away from the yellow. He's always guaranteed to be on the one over the hole.
Yeah, it's a good recovery.
He's found the hole again.
He is. Cue ball in pocket.
Well, I think he should take these now, even with that ball, whether it goes or not.
How would you approach this, Kevin?
Personally, I think I'd play this yellow into the middle. That's the shot. Trickle it through a few inches so you're leaving yourself this yellow to the bottom left. And then if you can pot... Oh, he's come down. That still works.
Yeah, it's come far enough.
Yeah. And yeah, if the yellow goes past the black, then
It doesn't look like it goes from
No,
this
it doesn't.
angle, but it must do. I mean, I don't think he would have played it like that. I mean, he's got 2, I know, but if it doesn't go, and you just play it into the black,
Yeah.
and no
nice and
problem.
soft.
Well, if it went, why not play to get on the black?
Exactly.
Well, this is now an awful shot to have.
Yeah, he's asking a bit.
Yeah, there's a bit of pressure. Has he got the minerals?
Nice one, Turkish.
There we go. No.
Yeah. Yeah, bit of first frame nerves from the pair of them. No, I think he's got to set this up. I don't think it's worth going for it. Oh, he's
Very
gone
good
for it.
shot. Yeah, it's a very good shot.
You ain't played me yet now. You got to be fucking in it, or with it now,
Oh,
Yeah, nice cueing.
yeah, great black.
Well, Mikey will be kicking himself there. I think
Yep.
that really was his frame.
Yeah, I agree. I think he threw that one away. They both had several chances each, but
Scrappy first round, but forwards and upwards.
Right, I think Leigh to break, frame 2.
as we see over at Foley, who's Scott's playing?
Budge.
Interesting match that would be. Definitely one for the TV table. It's a shame.
We already played them at home, and we played them in 3 games as well. So we played them twice at their place. So it's pretty obvious we're playing there away. I'm like, fucking cool, where's my brother? And I rang him, I said, where the fuck are you? He said, oh, he turns up at a viewpoint.
Yeah, good break, Leigh.
And then about 20 minutes later,
No, this was another story.
oh, this is another one.
Well, they're both fairly open. I think I'd prefer to go to Yellers from here.
He lives at King's Holiday. He walked in and out the viewpoint. Very long was playing Albert. I said, where are we now? He said, well, I'm out to walk back now. I said, you didn't see any of them lot? He said, yeah. And he said, I realised I was in the wrong place, so I started walking back.
Who's him, isn't he?
He ended up
He's a spots team player, isn't he?
Yep, corner spots.
Good on the spots.
he went, I don't know where I am. He said, I'm at Cascade.
You own about 25% of the Premiership, I think.
For this season,
Spots.
I think one or maybe two might
Might lose, yeah.
That's a good shot from Leigh there. Nice little plant. Still got one tricky ball, which is the one towards the red in the middle. He's giving himself a good angle to play it into the top corner.
It's the black though, isn't it?
I think the black goes in bottom left or in the middle. It's all about the pace. It's a great ball. He needs another one. Well, it definitely does go to the bottom left, but the white will be travelling, so it could.
Wonder where he could try and play it at pace off the red. He'd have to hit that quite hard though. To
Yeah, I think that might be a plant for the red in the opposite corner.
could be. It's probably the last thing you want to be doing with 3 reds there. Looks like
He's gone for the double. It's a good effort.
Ask a question.
I think minus the bend, that would probably been hitting the jaws. I think.
Possibly, yeah.
I hope Barry ain't listening to this.
Oh no, don't. I'm not
Hopefully
trying
he
to,
is.
Yeah.
No, he's got a good angle for this one in the right centre to break out these two up the top. He's not going for it, he's going for one of these awkward cueing, I think. I think possibly it could be the wrong shot.
Yeah, I'll be playing. I think that one to the right middle and
Yeah.
just breaking those reds
Yeah,
apart.
that makes more
nice and
sense.
gently.
No, he's keeping it tight.
I don't think he's gained much from that because
No.
Leigh's not going to not hit this black. You wouldn't have thought. And it's a total. You could even be nestled up on it if he plays it. Oh, but
He's now
So
developed it, so
yeah,
it's not an easy shot, but it does. It's definitely more in play than it was.
exactly. You know, his opponent has now got a better black than he had in the last shot.
That
And
said,
now
he
he's not
can-
got an angle to break the balls out.
He can very cleverly play this top red, leave the white there, and I think the other red in the middle of the table will be used as a blocker.
Yeah.
But he's giving him another go at coming off a cushion and punting this somewhere.
He didn't really commit to anything there, yeah. You're either looking to come off a cushion and put it in the left corner or just smack it out the back.
Yeah, now the middle shot's definitely on. He can play this, try and develop the one over to the hole, and he's got the one along the top rail. Oh,
The white's
where's
in.
the white
my.
gone?
Wow.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't either.
Remember that game? Ring the Albert. Playing this game. It's me. I mean, to be fair, it stops and I'm like, yeah, I fucking go with Liverpool, right? So anyway,
Oh, wow. I bet he'd want to take that again.
I think he tried to be a bit too cute with that one. And he's still got a shot at this, but it's not easy at all.
Right. Be positive, Mikey.
He's going to have to be here, yeah.
And attack the table. We're all there.
Well, I think that's his strength. I mean, he's an aggressive player. And,
Yeah.
Well, he done well in his last match against Chris Harvey, didn't he? I think it was 4-1 down, won it 5-4, so...
yeah. Well, he's developing all these dodgy balls, so he's doing something right. I think he's left an edge of this one, though. So I think he should go for this now.
Yeah, he has to. That's not great.
No, I'm not sure the one in the middle is as easy as it looks.
No, I don't think it is. So he's faced with that one or the equally unappetising red in the top right.
Yeah.
2-1 down. What time have you...
He's hung that one.
Yeah, it wasn't as easy as it
Leigh
looked.
for a chance to make it 2-0.
Yep, and there you go. Another scrappy frame, but Leigh leads 2-0. not sure how far that red is off the the jaws of that pocket, or whether you get something in behind it. Well, I like what he was trying to do there, develop the black while he's got the yellow tied up and the 2 yellows on the cushion, but unfortunately it's not come out as well as he had hoped. So he needs to develop this one off the cushion, I think. Leave the white at the bottom cushion, and then if he's going to get the black out, then he can go for it. And all the yellows go except for the one up by the red. He can use his 2 shots on it. Yeah, that doesn't. I think that works that well.
No, another dead ball.
Black onto yellow works, does it?
Yeah, very good shot.
Yeah. So he's asked the question. 2 shots to Mikey.
That's one.
See, now that DF looks like a good shot, but I wasn't too sure whether that was a bit risky playing that. Because
Well, he needs 2 shots again, so he's got to
Right,
get this
yeah.
one out and hide the white. No, I'm not sure if there's an edge. Is there an edge? Yeah, it must be. It must be. It must be tight because
He's looking at it.
he's asking a question. He's saying, is it off the cushion? So I think he's coming off the bottom jaw and just nestling into it.
yeah, well, you can send this yellow down the rail there.
Where's he going? He's got to play that shot.
He's got to play the yellow down the rail.
It's a big
slipping
pocket with the black there, isn't it?
Yeah,
The game's there. He's got
He's
to take
got-
it, Mikey.
he's got the yellow over the left. It doesn't matter what he does with the cue ball. Maybe on that. That's the game ball.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, well spotted.
Well,
Yeah. See, now he's going to probably leave some sort of awkward double on this yellow.
That was a shot all day long. You had
Yeah.
such a wide range of error to go for it, you know.
you never know. He might surprise us. He might pull something out of the bag. That's a beautiful pull, though, isn't it? Everyone sees everything different, don't they?
I think he's going down a blind alley. He's asked the question. Does he double the yellow over?
Yeah, I think so. This is risky. Ooh, I thought that was going to drop.
It's a clever shot though.
Well, it is now. It's almost perfect now because if that's touched in the red, he's got next to no chance, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's missed his chance, Mikey, in this one.
Yeah.
And he's facing 3-0.
I think these next few shots are just formality, really. It's just eking it out.
Yeah.
I mean, Leigh's just going to... Might as well just pot this yellow now.
Yeah, this could be a long one. I don't think he's going to throw it away too soon, but yeah, I can only see one winner. So I just see another black ball go in for Scott Foley against Martin Budge. So I think that's now 3-1.
I think Leigh, to speed this up, has to just pop this yellow.
Yeah, that's
Otherwise he's going to be
the
dancing
easier,
around for ages.
Yeah, very nearly in and off, but
It's hard to see how close it is to that red, but this is a sort of angle where you could play it off with loads of right hand side and just flick it around.
where's the white?
Oh, that's disaster.
There's the game,
There you go.
and that's 3-0.
That's easy. Where's he playing it from?
What's he doing?
What's he doing?
What's he doing?
Put your glasses on, Leigh Sunderland.
Wow.
Well, he didn't have to tell him he was at the wrong end of the
No,
table.
he did. Fair play to him.
Well, he's made it a little
I
bit
don't think
awkward,
I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. These things happen all the time.
And there's 3-0.
Well, imagine that if he had that white ball from down the bottom end of the table.
Yeah, I think it would have been a bit sick since he had the game
Yeah.
sewn up.
Yeah, that would have been a sickener.
So we're having a quick look over on the other table, table 3. Martin Budge at the table on reds. Don't think the clearance is there. The red at the top of the table is covered by the 2 yellows either side. But no, Martin, he'd still go for it.
He will. He was saying he's trying to...
There you
Oh,
go.
he's lost him.
Oh. Break your cue, Martin.
Oh dear. That's not his new one, is it?
It's,
Well, we just watched the replay of that, and that is nasty.
It weren't pretty. It wasn't pretty.
so, Martin's just
Repair his cue.
making a phone call to Q's or us.
The Q doctor, can you take a
Q
dent
doc-
out for us, please?
Martin's looking for some tips, both on the game and for his cue. No, I'm joking. He'll come back from...
He's just fouled again.
just needs to calm down a bit.
Yeah, it's 2 shots to Scott, and I can see that match being over very shortly. I think Martin's lost his head. All right, here we go. We've got frame 4. Leigh
Leigh
to break.
Sunderland at break.
Well, the white spinning. Open table. I think Mikey needs to take this frame, definitely, if he's got any aspirations of winning this match.
Boys 3-0 down, start playing aggressive, go for it.
got Diet Coke. Do one.
That's unlucky. I can see what he's trying to do there. Cover the pocket with the red. Yeah, good
Leigh.
shot, Leigh.
Yeah, nicely done. So he's played the DF there with the right shot. Asked the question. The question is it a foul snooker? Pretty certain it must be. Not sure if he's calling it.
Oh no!
He did follow the white.
He did.
Well, this is just what Mikey needs. He needs to take these out now. Not the easiest of chances, but he's got 2 shots, ball in hand. Possibly be taking the one over the right corner. Leaving himself a nice angle on this red into the opposite corner. We ran.
Yeah, definitely.
Fucking jolly boy, you're going all the way tonight, son. You've got his ball and bag of fucking script.
I know, but I'm probably on doing this, so I'll get something to eat, pop up on the flat.
He's looking at it, he's working it out.
I think he's looking at the plant. Is it free ball plant? No, he's going for the one over the left corner.
What's that? Vodka Diet Coke.
No.
What's that? See it for it. It's definitely vodka.
On the tap, is it?
Yeah.
Cheers, boss. Right, second visit. Syrup's gone in it, mate. Yeah. Have a taste. It's a good yellow into the middle. So he's got the option here whether he takes the pocket or whether he goes game. I'm not sure if the yellow does go into the middle. No,
good shot.
yeah, I think that's a
Good shot.
percentage shot.
Yeah. Play your streets, I think he's done well there.
So I'm not sure if that yellow's far enough up the jaw, whether there's a ball that will go behind it. But if he has, then I think that's probably the best shot. Try and get behind it and develop it because his ball's dead next to that yellow. Cheers.
Cheers, boys. Good health.
A lovely sound there. I'm going to need to go and get a drink now. Thanks for that.
That's right, me and Kev will take over.
We'll try not to break it, mate, in your absence. So he's playing the little tuck up here. He's looking for 2 shots. And possibility to put this red down onto the other red. No, he's playing it into the yellow. So that's 2 shots. So Mikey's got what he wanted. The balls are all out except for the one that's dead. I'm not sure that still goes. He's going to play the double. Oh, it's gone very fudgy. Yep, he's asked the question. He's not left it easy at all here. I don't think the yellow's touching the cushion. I think I'll be tempted to play a little double kiss. Try and push the white back away again. Develop it there. It's a lovely shot. Yep, Leigh's doing everything right here. He's not pushing the boat out. Well, should he? He's got a 3-0 lead.
On the cushion, very difficult.
This could tie that yellow up. No, he's opened it out.
And committee member, Mike Strad.
Not for the GPL, for the Money League, yeah. We're talking about you, Mike. Yeah, not the most exciting match we've seen today, but yeah, well fought, and obviously we all tipped Mikey to win this before the match started, and Leigh's proving us all wrong at the moment.
Oh, he's putting it out of the bag.
Yeah, he's playing solid. Sounds like the party's just started. That's foul, 2 visits to Leigh. And it could well be a foul stroke, I'm not sure from this angle.
I don't think he is.
Either either, with 2 shots, he should be able to just develop this over the hole and then with the second shot get onto the black. Well, we have been complaining about that top corner bag, but I do believe that was more pilot error than... There seems to be a fair bit of balloon popping going on at the moment. Apologise to our viewers. Now, Mikey needs to stomp on this now. He needs to show a bit of what he's all about. It's not the easiest of shots.
Jace. Martin Budge and Scott Foley just finished. 5-1 Scott Foley.
Nemo and Nemo 3-0.
Yeah.
Nemo and Adam Watts 2-2.
So yeah, Nemo and Adam Watts is 2-2 at the moment on the far table,
4-4 Paul Birmingham and Andy Keeley.
and Paul Wormingham and Andy Keeley is 4-4 as well. So we're on a final frame
It's
decider
going
over
down
there.
the wire.
So some exciting matches out there at the moment.
And taxi for the bear.
And we have a taxi for the bear apparently. Sorry, I took my eye off this match just for a second while I was being updated by the other scores. We got Leigh
Lee's on the
having a
black.
go on a black, and
Yes.
does it go past this red?
I think it's slim.
It doesn't. So here we go. This is his time there. That he's got 3 fairly easy pots, you'd believe. Yeah, he's left himself a fairly decent shot here. Just drop it in dead
He's got
weight
the
and
angle.
He's on
Yeah.
the black, so this should be 3-1. Yep, that's in.
Cuba was a bit naughty though, isn't it?
No, he's put my mortgage on this one. Can't see him missing it. And there you go. I've just lost my house.
Oh! Mortgage out the window.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Well, form book and everything. Well done, Leigh. That's 4-0, mate. One more for the next round. What are you on about? He's a fucking midget.
Well, that's me, isn't it? Hang about. What's going on here?
I haven't even out once. Do you want this one, Joe?
I'm joking, mate. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. No.
Diabetic, I can't eat it.
Oh, okay. Who's that £5 note? I bet that's yours.
Yeah, he's mine, yeah, cheers.
It's right, it's loaded as well. You can have that.
So, yeah, just to bring you back up, it's 4-0. 4-0 to Leigh. Mikey had a black along the bottom rail to take the frame, and
Kevin bet his mortgage on it.
yeah, apparently I'm now homeless. So we got John Ballard and this gentleman here. His name is
That's Richard Marsh.
Richard Marsh.
Playing John Ballard.
Yes.
Okay, is that quarter final?
No, it's the second round.
Wow.
So it's
6
a
o'clock.
nice, a good matchup. This one.
Yes. I was saying to John, Richard's a quality player. He's emerging from the bat and ball B team. He turned up there one Wednesday. He was practicing, did a winner stays on as you do before you play your matches, and he won 7 on the trot.
Oh, fair play.
Against the A team, beat all
Did
the
he
A
not
team.
win the singles a few years back? Is that a different bloke?
Don't think so. I think he's only just come on the scene. I think he's from London.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there was a Richard Marsh.
I might be wrong. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, he's very, very handy.
Right, so Leigh Sunderland's on the table. He's yellows. Free ball plant coming up, do you think? Do over the pocket. Yeah, that's a very good shot.
Yep, he's got him in a bit of trouble there.
Oh,
Where's the white gone?
Down the pockets.
Oh, wow. Well, nice little plant. Combination. No.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Knowledge.
just a quick question in the commentary train. What drugs are the Sunderland boys on today?
I don't know, but please form an orderly queue.
Well, I was just going to get me ordering, Kev.
He doesn't want to change his deal, that's for sure.
Yeah. I am wrong. I thought that was Richard Marsh, but it's
Kev,
Richard
do
Chubb.
we do testing after the comp?
That's down to the GPL, mate. There's nothing to do with them. I'm just the mug commentating. See you later, Joe. Yep. If he meant it, that was a great shot, but somehow I don't think so. Well, that's not too shabby. It looks like Andy Keeley has just beaten Paul Birmingham in the deciding frame. So that's 5-3 to Andy. 5-4, sorry, yeah. Well, he's opened them up a bit here. Unfortunately, he's got one that's gone to the rail and the other one's been tied up with the black. No, I'm not sure if that rolled out, but that was quite a fair bit away from being in the actual jaws, let alone the pocket.
Leigh just sussing it out, seeing what he's going to do.
Run this one down the rail. It was a great pot. Unfortunately,
cue ball.
it was on the white. Well, you feel that if Mikey's going to get himself back into this game, he really does need to take this out.
Playing your route, Mikey. Playing your route.
I think I'd be playing the one to the top left, giving myself an angle to get behind this red on the side rail, and then everything goes. I set for the black. He's making this awkward for himself. He doesn't need to make this. Doesn't need to make this awkward queuing. It's ball in hand.
Play a bit of left hand side and come back down for that.
Yeah, I think he made unnecessarily hard work of that. Yeah, I think he's suffering out there. still got the 2, so it's all there still.
Yeah, I was just tucking into a bit of well-needed food there, but
Yeah, I know. I was looking at you thinking, cool, I can fancy a sandwich. I must.
beef and horseradish. But what Kevin was saying just now, yeah, he made hard work of that. He made it hard for himself. Didn't need to do that. It's almost like he's sort of because they've got something to make up for. Being 4-0 down,
Yeah.
he's not played as well as he knows he should.
No, yeah. I mean, obviously he's not performed in this match as well as we all know that he can play.
Yeah,
But that's not a discredit to Leigh, because Leigh's taken his chances when he's had them. He's played his game that we know he's got, which is dogged.
yeah.
He'll dig in and basically make the opponent make running of it. And unfortunately, Mikey's not been quite at it today, so.
He's not got that one though.
No.
So, chance for
There you
Mikey.
go,
He
Mikey.
can screw down the rail here, maybe. Oh,
It's
he's
a
got
very
that
good shot.
perfect. He's low on it as well. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe not.
I think he's a little high on it, but I think he should be able to run it off 2 cushions and
Yeah.
maybe even just the bottom cushion. The problem he's got is the black only goes into the top corner
Nice bit
or
of
the
side
bottom
there.
corner.
Yeah, that's true.
He might have a bit of angle here to force it off 2 cushions and
Off the
the black
cushion,
into the
yeah.
bottom left
But it does mean playing it a
Lot
bit
of
harder.
pace.
Yeah.
and into this top corner. It's not been most receptive pocket.
Oh wow.
Well, that's just
You can't play that on the old work.
that's unbelievable. That is.
No.
Yeah, I think he's suffering out there. You got to feel sorry for him. There's a bit of pressure involved in playing under the on the telly.
On the telly, yeah.
On the
Yeah,
camera
absolutely. Yeah.
Right, boys. Result sheet is.
I would just like to say I know the audiences haven't been massive throughout the course of the day so far because we've got the Supreme Series running. Yeah, it's attracting a lot. But if you are watching this back on the recordings, which a lot of you will be, please do subscribe to the MCM Productions YouTube channel. YouTube will probably be the platform we'll be looking to grow going forward. So yeah, so subscribe that, hit the bell, and when we go live in future, you'll be notified. Looks
So-
like.
So we had a little bit of a wry smile over there from Leigh. He's potted the ball down in the bottom corner and collided with the red and pushed it over the hole for the where the yellow goes. So he's given momentum over to Mikey with this one. He's going to have to hide the white or go for something very leery.
Yeah. It's Jeff Windiat in the background there, playing his second round match against Adam Watts. Not too sure of the score.
It was 2-2. I don't know who's taken the last one.
Okay.
Oh, he's going for something leery by the looks of it. Oh, it's a great effort.
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Cue ball.
Has he lost the cube?
No, he's not left it, but yeah. That was a great effort.
So what he has done, he's taken one pocket out of the equation.
Yep, he's
So-
put a little bit of pressure on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was in his thought process.
Oh,
Is it
look.
hard?
And that's the pocket he's ended up on. I mean, you might almost be...
What do you mean, Barney Rubble?
Yeah, I think so. It's not too much
He's going the
adjustment
opposite.
needed.
I'd go the opposite corner. Oh, no, he's gone safe.
Oh, good. Good shot. No, fair play.
Well, it's not really, because he's just going
No.
to flick thin off the yellow, and he's going to have that shot.
You'd think so. I mean, the yellow is a little bit to the
Yeah.
left of the white, so he might struggle to keep it behind it. But
Well, essentially, that's probably
it's
what...
all about pace.
Oh, that's it.
I don't know. That was a foul. Did it move before? Can we see a replay of that?
A bit late now. I needed to catch it quicker for the replay.
Okay.
I don't think there was no looks exchanged, so might even have been touching. No, it wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't touching. Did you see it on there?
Yeah, it still looked like a foul to me,
Yeah.
but obviously it's hard from this angle. You know, a minute movement, but they're not contesting it, so I assume it must have been good.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, it's looking like 5-0. He's not only has he got to hit this, he's got to get it safe. With the yellow over the hole, you at this stage you've got to make Leigh firm favourite for the frame and the match.
Absolutely.
Don't you run out.
When I said stick him in the bag, I didn't mean that leave.
I think Adam just signalling that it's 4-3 to him. That's Jeff Windet, if I've read that right. Yeah,
Where's the white going?
Oh, just to rub it in. Nice.
I feel right for the first 5 metres.
You've just got to be a bit careful here that the white doesn't go towards the middle. Yeah, he's played it soft enough that it didn't happen. Maybe a little bit too soft.
Yeah, he should have had a straight black in the middle, really. He's still taking it in the middle by the looks of it.
There's the white going. And that's it, 5-0.
5-0. Well
Well
done,
done,
Leigh
Leigh.
Sunderland.
Yeah, he's happy with that. It's always
And
nice to
why
get
wouldn't you
5-0.
be?
Yeah, absolutely.
The brothers giving themselves a high five.
Table 4, 5 minutes, please.
So Sunderland, who are they twins? No.
No, they're
No,
not
I
twins.
think,
There's
yeah.
a few years. I think Leigh's the youngest in the family. There's 5 of them, I do believe, in the family.
Right. Let's see.
Andy Keeley, cheers, mate.
Love versus Richard Marsh.
Finals could be raced to
And there's our host, Mr. Twigger.
AKA Twiglets.
All right, that's me signing off. Thank you very much.
And me.
Thank you.
you, Malcolm.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Kev. And we'll be back with Andy Keeley versus Mick Calla for the first quarter-final of today's GPL Masters. Yeah.